The CEO of Occidental Petroleum, Vicky Holub, is warning that the U.S. is at risk of losing its energy independence. She says we need to drill new oil wells. Economist EJ Antoni joins me now. EJ, you can't just snap your fingers and drill new wells, can you? It takes some time to drastically increase production, right?
Well, in many cases, Stu, that's exactly right. But one of the things we've seen over the last 4 years under the Biden administration has been an increasing number of wells that are basically just going dormant. In other words, the increased taxation and regulation has made it so that we are only using the most profitable wells today. Now, drillers have done a very good job of getting every last drop of oil and every last pound of natural gas they can out of their wells. That's why production has been going up. But we still have an increasing number of wells that we're not using. Well count has been going down. And so if you can get rid of that excess taxation and regulation, you actually could increase production relatively quickly because a lot of the infrastructure is already there. It's just not being used.
But we've also got to get pipeline capacity. If we're going to produce a whole lot more oil and a whole lot more natural gas, we need pipelines to push it around the country. I should be investing in pipeline companies, right?
Look, Stu, I am very, very bullish on upstream and downstream within the energy industry right now for exactly that reason. We are going to need to increase infrastructure, as you just said. It's a great point. And I think under an administration that is very pro-energy, specifically pro-American energy, you are going to see exactly those kinds of infrastructure improvements.
Got it. EJ, listen to what White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre had to say about grocery prices for Thanksgiving.
As Americans prepare for Thanksgiving, there's one more thing to be thankful for. Much needed relief at the grocery store and the gas pump. For the second year in a row, the average cost of a Thanksgiving meal is falling. According to the American Farm Bureau, the average price of the typical Thanksgiving dinner fell 5%, with turkey prices down 6%. And as more Americans are getting ready to travel to see family members and loved ones, the price of gas has fallen to its lowest point in more than 3 years. Prices at the pump are down about 25 cents per gallon compared to this time last year.
Yeah, prices for Thanksgiving items may be down, but if you take a look at the latest Consumer Price Index numbers, food at home is up 21.7% since Biden took office. EJ, that is Biden-Harris's inflation problem, isn't it? It's still with us. We've still got high prices. That's the inflation legacy, isn't it?
Well, Stuart, 100%. You're absolutely right again here. Look, this is nothing more than the arsonist playing fireman. They're the ones, this administration, they're the ones who drove up food and energy prices so dramatically. They're the ones who essentially cut a fifth of the dollar's value in less than 4 years. This is absolutely appalling. You have food prices in most parts of the country up an average of 30% compared to when they took office, and yet they have the gall to stand there and to try to take credit for the fact that now a decrease in demand is causing prices to come back down. It is just absolutely appalling. And yet here we are. Frankly, the American people, I think what they have to be most thankful for this Thanksgiving is that this administration is on the way out.
Oh, dramatic ending. All right. Thanks so much, EJ. You have a great weekend. See you again real soon.